Hello soul family, welcome to Alchemy Mystic Healing Messages. In this reading, we will be looking into karmic dynamics that may exist within your work environment. The objective of this reading is to help you navigate out of these karmic situations and towards financial circumstances that are aligned with your higher self. This is a collective message, so it will not be for any specific zodiac sign. This is also a timeless reading, so whenever this message finds you is when you were meant to receive it. Please utilize your discernment and only take the messages that resonate with you. If you are in need of any additional assistance or support on your spiritual healing and or self-improvement journeys, I am also available for distant Reiki Therapy services. If you would like to learn more about Reiki Therapy, how it may benefit you, and details on the services I provide, all of that information can be found in the community tab. If you stick around to the end of the message, I will let you know how you can save 30% on my Renew, Restore, Revitalize 40-minute distant Reiki therapy session. Alright you guys, let's see what kind of healing messages the universe has for you today. We have, I roll my eyes at this person more than I blink. That means something, right? Yes, this person is absolutely positively disturbing your peace. I am getting toxic coworker vibes from, give me just a second. It's called the Karmic Oracle deck. I wanted to make sure I had the name correct. What a lot of us don't realize when we are in work environments that literally disturbs our peace, disturbs our inner balance, disturbs our happiness, is that those are not signs that we are adulting. Those are not signs, or our ability to endure or deal with those situations are not signs of our ability to adult, right? One is not equating to the other. Those are signs that it's time to leave. Those are signs that that place is not your place. Those people are not your people. There's a lot of either overt aggression. Nope, it's sneaky because the Seven of Swords is here. Let's go down the signs. We have the 5, 6, and 7 of Swords out here. The 5 and the 7 on the left side, the 6 on the right side to the far right. All Aquarius energy. So we may be speaking to, or I may be speaking to, an Aquarius. We have Virgo energy, which I believe might be your energy. The Aquarius energy might be the energy outside of you. We have in the middle Pisces energy with this 9 of Cups. We have Gemini energy with this Knight of Swords. And we have Justice, which is Libra energy. A lot of air energy. I'm trying to see how that may correspond with the message, but we'll get there. All right. So yes, anytime you feel this person in your space, anytime this person opens their mouth, anytime this person has, something to say to the boss, to the supervisor, to the manager, whatever this person does, it irritates your soul. That's the best way that I can put it. And what I don't think we realize with this Knight of Pentacles here is that when our energy is off, when we have disturbances in our energy, it slows down our abundance. It makes the situation a more of an uphill battle, right? Because even in situations where the job is easy but the environment is difficult, you can feel drained more so than if it were a difficult job with an easy environment. And I hope that got across correctly. This Knight of Swords is telling me that there is a need to break free. It is my Declaration of Independence card. It is about feeling oppressed within a situation. People trying to win at all costs, maybe trying to hand over work to other people, maybe trying to pile up work on your desk or as your responsibilities, right? Saying that they're so overwhelmed and this is going on and that is going on, their cat died, their husband's sick, whatever it is, to have, right, once again with the Seven of Swords, lies and deceit, right? And you know it because you may hear the back conversations that they have with other co-workers, different from what they're saying to the boss and the manager, the supervisor, or whomever, who allows them to get out of work, is what I'm getting. And once again, your ability to endure this type of situations is nothing for you to pat yourself on the back for, because that is not why the situation came up. The situation came up for you to say, hold up, this does not feel right. Not only does it not feel right, it's draining my energy. Being in this space drains my energy. I get headaches. I get sick more often, right? I'm dragging out of bed. My first 90 days working here, I was going, I was moving, I was getting here early. I had my routine down packed. And the longer I stayed here, the more I realized that, I'm getting to work late because I could barely drag myself out of bed, even if it's Monday morning, which many may say, is the hardest day, but you've had the whole weekend to rest. The thing is, you're not tired. You just don't want to be there. You don't want to step into it. Right? It's taking everything in your being to say, all right, let me muster up the strength to get in there. That is not what your workplace should be about. And so justice comes in when you choose to free yourself from the situation. Before the Knight of Swords is the Page of Swords, where you're getting clarity on a situation, where you're doing your research, where you're collecting information, and you know that there are injustices, right? This Knight of Swords saying that you have that clarity. Now, the thing about the Knight of Swords is that when you get that clarity, because you've been feeling it, there we go, you haven't had proof of it. That's why the Swords energy is out here, right? You haven't had proof of it. You haven't had tangible, logical proof that you can bring forth, because with the Seven of Swords, what has been going on in the background. I am sensing there may not necessarily be a need to leave the environment just yet in this particular scenario. What I'm getting is that if you can bring receipts to your supervisor, your manager, your boss, and maybe you have to go through all of them, maybe you have to go through HR, but you do have to go through the chain of command. If you can bring your receipts concerning the situation, and I mean solid receipts with dates and times, emails, voice recordings, look up your state regulations on voice recordings and what is necessary, right? All of that. Give your coworker a one-time disclaimer. Any conversation you have with me is going to be recorded, period, right? And they might think you joking, and you might key with them just to make them think that you joking. But at the end of the day, from that point on, anytime they step into your space, make sure your recorder is on. And when they're around you, make sure your recorder is on. So they either not going to speak when they're around you, which might bring you some peace, or they're going to slip up one day. Nonetheless, bring your receipts, because it's going to bring balance to your situation. And make sure that you are calm when you move forward, right? Make sure that you are composed when you go to whomever you have to go to say, this is what this person said, this is what that person said, this is how it's impacting me, this is how it's impacting the rest of the team. And not only that, I have tangible proof that this is not so, right? That what they are bringing to you is not the actuality. Now, you give people an opportunity to say, you know what, either I'm going to fix the situation or I'm not going to fix the situation. But as you gather your receipts, you know what else you're going to do? You're going to start, you should have been updated your resume, and you're going to start looking for other jobs, because the Six of Swords is kind of telling me you might need to leave. So for some of us in the collective, within this soul family, there might be a need to move on to another job. With others of us, there might not need to be. It all depends upon the response that you get from you bringing this information forth. But it is your right, your duty to protect yourself and your energy. And in doing that, you have to stand up for yourself and your energy. And so you bring this forward, and it's either the people who are in charge who have a say-so. It's either they're going to say, you know what, let's go ahead, let's fix this, let's make this fair, or they're not going to make it fair. And you know what's important when they don't make it fair? That you get about that situation. Because now that it's come to the light, guess what? Karma's on its way. So it's either you going to get hit with karma when they get hit, or you going to be out the way with the Six of Swords when they get hit. But once the truth is out there with that Knight of Swords, and they don't change it, if they don't change it, it is important for you to be able to distance yourself. Because if you can see it, then there are other people within the organization who can see it. And if they lack integrity in this aspect of the business, there may be other aspects of the business where integrity is lacking. Which means that this particular situation may be small and may not be an offense that could get them in deep trouble. But once again, your integrity is your integrity. There might be other things going on within that business that is not in alignment with certain regulations that that business has to abide by. And so eventually things will hit the fan, to put it very nicely. And so your objective is this Nine of Cups, to find your contentment, to find your happiness, to find your joy. Those 9 cups can sometimes be seen as trophies. What are your accolades, right? Because with this Knight of Pentacles, you've been working hard this entire time, right? So you've probably been collecting trophies. You've probably been taking on the responsibilities, like I said before, of multiple people. Put that on your resume, not in that fashion, not in that wording per se, right? But find a way to put it so that you can be recognized. So that when you move on to these other companies or this other company, or maybe even to do some things independently is what I'm getting, right? Selling your expertise independently, marketing it independently. These might all be options for you that you may need to look into while you are in this space, because moving towards your happiness, taking action towards your happiness is going to start to raise your vibration. All right, you guys, this is what I have for you today. If you resonate with this message, were able to obtain any clarity, or found it to be helpful in any other manner, please like, share, subscribe, and feel free to share your story in the comments section. These expressions of gratitude are not only free for you, but they also allow me to develop a deeper connection to your energy. With this deeper connection, I am able to pull messages that are more aligned with your specific situation. I want to thank you guys for being here, and as promised, I have a quick message letting you know how you can save 30% on my Renew, Restore, Revitalize 40-minute distant Reiki therapy session. I hope to see you again soon. Namaste. If you look in the description box below, the very last link is labeled 30% discount link. When you select it, it will take you to the Alchemy Mystic shop where you can purchase my distant Reiki therapy services. The Renew, Restore, Revitalize 40-minute session will assist you with grounding and protecting your energy. More specifically, it will help to clear energetic residue associated with past traumatic experiences, allowing you to feel less triggered and positioning you to move forward in a more calm, balanced, and empowered state. This service is performed remotely at the date and time that you schedule your appointment. The service can be performed while you are conducting your everyday activities, with the exception of operating a vehicle or any heavy machinery. I look forward to serving you soon.